Okay, you read the title. I'm gonna fish for 20 minutes and I wanna see what happens and what am I gonna get. So, I got a timer here and start. And yeah, just gonna be fishing. In case you are curious, this is my high carbon fishing rod or whatever the hell I called it. And it has all the best enchantments on it, you know, Lure 3, Luck of the Sea 3, Unbreaking 3, and then Mending. So, going for some good results here. This might not be the best water whatever, because of how they changed fishing some time ago, but I don't care. It's a nice lake we got going on here. Looks good for the video. I don't know. Hope you guys like the cyborg snake getting stabbed in the head with a sword. It's a work in progress. I'm not building it, of course. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to build. But yeah, today just gonna be fishing. So looks like so far all we've gotten are cod. Well, there's a saddle. That's cool, I guess. Another cod. What's funny is I'm recording this a day after the snapshot where they, after like 20 years and maybe like a couple more decades, saddles are finally craftable with just 3 leather and an iron ingot. I don't know why it took them so long to make that change. I think it's kind of funny, honestly, but like, I don't know. Cool guys, whatever. That's a Nautilus shell. Those are cool. I like Nautilus shells, even though the only thing they do is make conduits, which I already have one. I just don't have any prismarine blocks for it. It's pufferfish. Yeah. What I really want is, you know, big money here, which is enchanted books and such. Those are fun. That was just another cod. Cod is cool, cod and salmon. If you can see my hot bar right now, I got a bunch of cooked salmon. Because, well, I do a lot of fishing, and, I don't have a lot of food to eat. But that's okay. Sometimes I even eat the pufferfish if I really need a snack. So I want to see a book. I want to see a book real soon. Come on, big money. Another cod. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Cod is a good fish, or what have you. Pufferfish. I do eat pufferfish from time to time. It doesn't make me feel very good, but I still do it. More cod. Come on, give me something cool. Oh, a name tag. That's cool. I wonder if like in another 15 years they'll add like a crafting recipe for name tags. Just feels like one of those stupid simple things that could happen. There's a salmon. Just like the saddles. I don't know. Just a funny thought. Another Nautilus shell. Looks like we got some live fish coming up, kinda. Got some nice salmon in the water. And another fish-related thing with salmon. For the longest time, I think, ever since they were first added... Oh shit, leather. Side note, I don't have any cows, so fishing is my leather farm. But anyway, salmon, I think when they were first added, they had different sizes in Bedrock Edition, but not Java Edition. And I think my stupid brain always thought it was in Java Edition, and they was just so slight I never noticed. I think I was an idiot, because they were just all the same size. But now Java has the 3 different sizes of salmon. Again, don't know why it took like 7 years to do that, but, you know, whatever. There's another saddle that will soon be infinitely less valuable, but that's just kind of funny. I wonder if they're going to remove saddles from the fishing loot table. Because if you didn't know, with that... Ooh, hold on, gotta check that. It's vanishing like I see too many. Okay, Rod. Anyway, with the saddle crafting changes as of the snapshot, all the loot chests, like ancient cities, dungeons, I don't know, every chest you can find that has saddles in it, they just replaced it with like some leather. And which, I mean, sure man, I'll take some leather, but I don't know, seems kind of weird, but you know, whatever. But that just leads me to think, I wonder if they're going to replace saddles from fishing. Fishing isn't like as spectacular as finding like a cool chest in a dungeon, but I don't know. I could see it happening. I could totally see him just saying whatever and leaving it. Oh, Enchanted Book, let's check. Numbers 3, Piercing 4, Efficiency 4. That is a pretty good book, honestly. Efficiency 4, can get Efficiency 5. I don't think I have that on any of my tools yet. Alright, fishing. Another cod. I don't really mind that, because I need food. Yeah, like I said. I don't know. You know what I kind of miss? I kind of miss the old classic fish. Before fish were changed to be like cod and salmon. You know, it was just the fish. Just like a blue-green looking fish. I always kind of wish they kept that guy around. Maybe like made up a new species of fish. Just for Minecraft. But, I don't know. I think it'd be cool if that gets re-added in some form someday. Well, until now, we got cod, salmon, pufferfish, and tropical fish. Tropical fish have all those cool colors, so that makes up for it. Oh shit, got a bluegill. Another cod. Salmon is a better food than cod in real life and in Minecraft. So I do like to get salmon. I don't even feel like checking that rod. I don't know. Like I said, I already got a maxed out rod, so I don't really care that much about fishing rods. I only care about books mainly. And I guess a bow could be cool. I love getting treasure from fishing, if you couldn't tell. I like fishing in general. I thought I reeled that in too early, but no, we good. Almost bit the bait off of my bobber there. Don't know if you saw that. Oh, okay, cool. Rotten flesh. So, rotten flesh is part of, you know, the junk loot table for fishing. But sometimes I like getting some of that junk, like the leather I got earlier. That's considered junk, but like, I like that. I can get tripwire hooks. That's a funny one that you can get, which is honestly very weird and random, but I always use them to craft crossbows, which I think crossbows are funny, and I like to use them over bows. Okay, fireflies are kicking in, thanks to the new update as of March. Always nice to get some new ambience. Oh, but yeah, it is turning nighttime. I sure hope I've slept recently so that no phantoms come and bother me. You know, phantoms, everyone's favorite. And don't mind him, that's just the local homeless man. I don't really know what to do about him, but I mean, he's chill, he's cool. I give him some of my fish I catch, and I mean, he's kind of a picky homeless man. He begs for more stuff. I hear a zombie behind me. You're ruining my fishing trip. Sorry about that. Back to fishing. You know, that might pollute the water a bit, but we're just gonna have to roll with it. Sometimes in nature, things get polluted. Just the way of life, the circle of life. Even though I'm more of a square guy. Anyway. Yeah, I really hope there's no phantoms. Don't see any. Let's get another fish. Salmon, nice. Ooh. Yet another cod. That's fine. Can always feed them to a cat, of which I don't have. Which would actually be kind of nice, actually. Scare away the phantoms and any creepers. And now that I say that, I'm gonna be really paranoid. Oh, enchanted book, we gotta check. Knockback 2. Okay, great. That's going in the grindstone. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really like having knockback on my swords. When I go for the perfect sword, I leave out knockback. Because if I want to kill a monster, you know, if I'm trying to fight stuff, I don't want to keep launching it further away from me. I want to be able to hit it a couple times with my sword. Especially when it comes to those stupid skeletons. Why would I want to hit them away to make them get further away from me so they can shoot me more? I don't know. Just my personal flavor. Let's check that bow. Power 3, flame punch. That's actually a pretty good bow. For fishing, oh my god, 2 in a row. Power 4, punch 1, and breaking 3. Now that's pretty good. And on that topic, punch. I guess I don't really care about punch that much when it comes to getting them on my bows. I think if anything, I just prefer not to have it. Because, you know, bows, I'm shooting things from a distance. I want to be able to hit them easier, and punch is just going to punch them away, make it harder. I don't know, that's just my funny stance on knockback stuff. Another cod. It's pretty good. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of different things you can get from fishing, so I find myself just kind of, you know, coming to this nice loot lake here and just doing a bunch of it. It's just kind of nice and chill. You know, we got some music coming in. Which reminds me, go away. It'll make for a better video, trust me guys. Alright, what we got next? Oh, that was a largemouth bass, I think. That's pretty good. Those guys usually just like steal my bait and get away, but not now. Not with this new fishing rod I just bought. I've been saving up my paycheck for weeks, honestly months, and I spent it all on this fishing rod. Well, I got evicted from my apartment, whatever. I couldn't pay rent after that, but it's fine. Fishing rod was worth it, honestly. So, I don't know. In life, if you're ever thinking, you know, should I spend money on like my hobbies? Just ask yourself, is it related to fishing? And if it is, obviously yes. And if it isn't, nah, you should probably not. Because why do I need, like, you know, an apartment or a house when I got a fishing rod? Look, I'm catching free food right now. Like, look at that. Another cod. I wonder if that's going to despawn soon. I didn't keep track of if it's been 5 minutes yet. Cod. And salmon. You know, I'm not the fishing expert here, despite what it may sound like. But do cod live in freshwater? This is definitely freshwater here. I know salmon do. They live in like rivers and stuff. Which then actually, you can catch puffer fish and things in here, so I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to dock Minecraft points for fishing realism on that one, but you know, if it's for the sake of getting more fish, then I'm okay with that. And another book. Sharpness 3, what a load of crap. Also, when I said I fish for leather, that's mainly to get enough books in order to make a bookshelf, you know, a lot of bookshelves. That's just foul, you can go back in there. A lot of bookshelves for an enchanting room. And enchanted books are kind of fun. They skip the step of needing the paper. Because if they're just a crappy enchantment, I can just put them in a grindstone and get a normal book. I just witnessed a live death. Getting close to the end of 20 minutes here. I think what would make this fishing trip really awesome is getting a mending book. That was a saddle, that wasn't a mending book. You know, even without this recent crafting recipe change, I don't even like getting saddles, because all I need is like one of them. Because I usually ever have one main horse that I ride around on. One horse or mule or whatever. Oh, there's a tripwire hook. And my inventory's full, so let's hope I don't catch anything. Actually, no, I do. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't know. I only need like 1 or 2 saddles and I'm set for life. But I guess now with the Happy Ghast coming out, you know, I forget the crafting recipe for its little harness. I think it uses a saddle. There's a pufferfish. Also, it is turning day now. Fished all throughout the night. My beautiful ass life we have going on here. Let's do a creeper check. Now we're good. Alright, can we get some big money? That was a salmon. I would like a mending book. It's probably the most valuable thing you can get from fishing. And it's just kind of a fun little burst of excitement. I used to always make automatic fishing farms back in the day before they kind of nerfed those. And I mean, yeah, I would get loaded on every enchantment I would ever possibly need. And yeah, it was pretty overpowered, I will say. You know what else is overpowered and hasn't been changed at all? It's villager trading. Definitely requires a lot more work and finesse to set that up, but you know, I'm surprised they haven't changed it. But you know, I'm okay with that because when I fish, I do like getting me some good old classic fish. That was a weapon. Oh, that's pretty good. Getting infinity off of a bow. You know, one thing I never understood is crossbows not having infinity. I don't know. Just seems like kind of a weird exclusion. And hey, there's level 30. I was not keeping track of how much XP I was getting. That's cool. Do some enchanting. But yeah, crossbows not having infinity is a little weird. But, if you didn't know, there's a bit of a workaround to that. Let you in on a little fisherman's secret. If you just have piercing on your crossbow, like the one I have currently, I think has piercing 3, so you can pierce, well, I don't know, 3 or 4 dudes. And that is probably almost never going to happen. And if you don't use up all the pierce on that arrow, they'll fly through the mobs and then get stuck in the ground. And then you can just pick up the arrow, even if it's a tipped arrow. So, crossbows kind of do have infinity in a weird sense. And I just think they're cooler and funnier, which is why I always use them. Oh, getting close to the end now. I just realized all the fish swimming around have gone away. Oh, there's a salmon tail. Don't know if you saw that. Yeah, I'm really hoping the salmon population really... I hope we have a good, like, breeding season. We need more salmon in these waters. But anyway, one last cod. And that's the 20-minute timer. That was 20 minutes of fishing. So we got quite a few things. Leather boots, tripwire hook. 48 cods, 23 salmon, 6 pufferfish, only 1 tropical fish, which is kind of funny, honestly. We got 1 rotten flesh, get out of here. And 3 books. This one's pretty good. The piercing and efficiency, I could upgrade that. Knockback 2, meh. Grindstone. Sharpness 3, meh. Grindstone. That's not a bad rod if you're a novice amateur fisherman. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's very good. And, well, don't die if you have that on you. And some saddles. Oh, and a name tag and some Nautilus shells. But, yeah, that was 20 minutes of fishing. Got some good loot from it. Hope you enjoyed watching that. And, that's what happens if you fish for 20 minutes. Nothing bad really happens, so that's kind of a fun experiment.